Hi, I'm Angeline Moore, and I'm going to give a little tour of the eSesnes Measures MGViz product visualizer. We'll navigate to mgviz.ucsd.edu, and we see this nice map. Now, before I continue, let me briefly digress and discuss the heritage of MGViz, which comes from MGIS, the Multi-Mission Geographic Information System. MGIS was developed at JPL to help organize and visualize images and data taken by JPL's Mars rovers. And we thank the Instrument Software and Science Data System section at JPL for adapting MGIS for our own planet. And you see our MGViz map includes earthquake faults, it includes earthquakes, and we can mouse over the earthquakes and see what earthquake we're looking at. And in cyan, we see all the permanent continuous GNSS stations. For expert users, we opened up with a little search bar. Expert users can start entering your favorite site and bring up the time series. You see, I chose a site near the Ridgecrest earthquake, so we have a very large coseismic signal. I can zoom in on another section of the time series in order to better see what's going on away from the earthquake. And now you can see that I have blue dots for each estimated daily position and a red curve, which is the modeled station position. And up here in the upper left, as I mouse over either the points or the model, I get a readout of the point I'm over. Here in the upper right, we have a menu that will allow us to download the time series as an image if we want to include it in your next poster. You can also download a CSV of the time series for custom processing on your own. Now let me show the Stack on Charts feature. With Stack on Charts set, I can enter another site and view those time series together. And again, I can temporally zoom on some area of those two time series. You see, we started with the combination time series. We could also choose the individual JPL or SOPAC series. We started with the clean series. We could also choose filtered or raw series. And we default to detrended, but we could also choose trended or residual series. Now here in this little saved pane, I'm building up a little list of sites that I've looked at. That's a site group. So if I'm looking at a group of sites near each other or that have some characteristic in common, and I want to save that group for later use, I can export the selected sites. That'll save a little file on my computer, and when I come back later, I can load that saved site group. The site info pane shows us the latitude, longitude, and elevation of the site, and also details about the estimated model, the slope, coast-seismic and non-seismic offsets, annual and semi-annual terms, and post-seismic decay. We also see equipment. You see the current equipment installed at the site, and we can go back in time and compare what equipment was there in earlier installations. Here in the upper left, we have a layers control that allows us to control what earthquakes, reference labels and features we see, as well as what base map. We have a legend to help us make sense of what symbols are on the map. Search we've seen, that brings up that little site search bar at the bottom. Charts we've seen, that's where time series come. And the arrow turns on the estimated site velocities. We can choose horizontal or vertical. And we have control over how much exaggeration in the velocity arrows. Here at the bottom left, we have a screenshot. You want to include the map in your next poster. I is for information. Brings up our project webpage. And the question mark is for help. Brings up a lot of nice help information. Now, in addition to searching for sites, you can simply mouse over a site in the area you're interested in, bring up any time series that way. This concludes our tour of MGViz. If you like MGViz and you're using it, please let us know. We'd like to know what kind of research you're doing. And if you have any questions or feature requests, please let us know that as well. Thank you.